So I have a haul. Anybody's surprised there. It's for the Renaissance prep. Usually we give gifts. Tiffany has already filmed hers. She's ahead of the game. Meanwhile, I had to wait for stuff to show up. Everything I think is here now, outside of candy, which is going to be something that's closer to date. So, I asked her, should I organize this mess? And she said, nah, chaos. She's also my camera woman today. So, you know. It's also night, and my parents are trying to sleep. So...
It's 4 minutes past midnight, to be exact.
So I need to be more calm. Not that I'm not, you know. We're not turning this into ASMR.
It's ASMR now.
Not again.
Yeah.
No. So... My parents are gonna kill you. But we'll start with the stuff that's in this bag, because the sooner I do, the sooner I can move it from her reach. So one of the acts that we haven't really gotten to see their full show of is the Donegal Dogs. We've seen them in the pub sing, and that's roughly about it. Granted, they are in the opening show and they are in the parade, but you know, to actually go and watch one of their shows, we haven't done that. But for the most part, they give off pirate vibes. Mostly because they're always on the pirate stage. So I decided when we spontaneously went to Hobby Lobby. I almost said, it's late, guys. They had a sale on beachy themes, so someone's getting a cannon. Unfortunately, you cannot actually load it and shoot, but it's a nice piratey cannon. I don't know any of their names. I could describe them, but I also, you know... There's a dude that plays guitar, I think. Is it a guitar? Yeah, he has the guitar. The other one is another type of drum, I think, isn't he? Look, we pretty much only know the lady. So, the scrawny guy is getting this one. The blonde piratey dude is getting this one. And then the lady is getting this seahorse. Feel how heavy the seahorse is. It's a bit hefty. You could hurt someone with it. So, the seahorse was like not even $1.50. She was the cheapest, and the other ones were $4 and $3, I believe. So, we'll have a good sale. Don't point the cannon at me. For the guys, I have for Henry Squared and the guy from the crack named Daniel. He's the lead. Are you looking at their Facebook page? Oh, they were. They're all getting these mini crossbows. There's a story behind these crossbows. Back in like January or February, I ordered them off of Wish. And they're like, oh, well, it'll be here March, April. And they never came. Had to cancel them. And then I had to reorder them, this time through Walmart. And they did show up. Assembly was required, and while I can kind of get it to work, it doesn't always want to. So that's a them problem. But all three of them have the exact same color. Each of them get a little palette of toothpicks to shoot. And then, you know, if they need to fix my errors, they all get little screwdrivers and the instructions on how to assemble if they have to take it apart and reassemble. Somebody is going to get one with the splotch of juice that was in these. Oh, there was still stuff in it. There was still stuff in one. And I'm gonna be... What was the flavor?
Tropical Punch.
It was blue, that's all I know. I'm gonna turn into a Smurf. So that is the guys' main things. They are going to be getting Yowie candies later. but I am buying that closer to date. I hate you so much. It actually went first try with Tiffany. Moving on. The worst. The guys are going to get these little boxes. Henry Squared and Daniel from The Cracked. Assembly was required for these. Also tape, because they did not want to stay closed. So the instructions are going to go on the bottom, as well as the toothpicks and their little screwdrivers. And then on the inside, they are going to each receive some targets. How am I doing for battery? So the targets are as followed. Alpacas. There are 3. 2 pink and 1 white. A frog each. And everybody gets a narwhal. Again, 3 each. So those are their targets that they can try and shoot with their crossbows. Don't actually try and shoot one now. We're trying to fix something because it's not the best. And instructions were never my strong point. So that's the guys taken care of. Outside of the candy. For the girls, we usually give the lady from The Crack, whose name I believe is Tanya. Right? Mm. There's Pearl, who's one of the wenches. Tiffany usually favors her more than I do. And then there's obviously the court. So, the court, one of the days are going to be receiving these pear bows, in which I have quite a few. The original plan was to put the hair bows inside of a box and then give them out. Hold on, I do have another hair bow. There it is. But unfortunately, the boxes that I got are a bit too small. So I'm going to have to rework that. There's also these papers, which we've decided to give out. They're little sentimental papers. I don't know if they were in Tiffany's haul, because I don't know if we had bought it then. The boxes are these guys. I have 4 boxes in total. I have the silver one, this gold one, which is probably my least favorite. It doesn't want to stay closed. And then my personal favorite is this red one, which has a mirror inside. And then Tiffany's favorite is the purple version, which again, open up and there is a mirror inside. I nearly went back to try and pick up more of these, but by the time I tried, the purple one sold out and never restocked. And then eventually, so did the red. And all the website now has are these guys, and I like these ones more. I do have an extra bow. This one's not attached to anything, but I have a green and white bow. I'll figure out something to do with it. Anne is special, so Anne gets separate stuff. They're kind of all over the place. We'll start with this little tray that I painted, and Tiffany did the little detailing works. She did the little swirls on both sides. And she had me add in part of the note that I had. The original note was, "A gift for you. I hope you like it." And then because of another item that I have, Tiffany says, "P.S. It's a body wash, not a drink." This is body wash, not a drink. Are you taking apart the crossbow?
Yeah.
It's supposed to go on this tray with another item. The body wash is apple cinnamon, if my memory serves. And then the other little item is just this little miniature version of my heart that I have in my bedroom that's full of gems from the Ren Fair. So they go on the tray together. And yes, They will perfectly fit. It's not going to break. I was worried about that because this is a Dollar Tree tray. And no, it's fine. You see, I can even do this. The original thought was maybe just hot glue it on, but then she'd never be able to take them off. If she wanted to use the body wash, that would be a bit of an issue. But it's fine. It's probably a good thing that we said that it was not a drink, given what she's supposed to get the first time. And that is another story and a half. So this is a little mug that I picked up off of Amazon. It says Queen of Everything. Originally, it had a little crown that goes on top of it as a lid. And wouldn't you believe me if I told you that the crown of Anne Boleyn came broken?
It's almost like the year when Sarah tried to give her a decapitated rose.
So her crown was indeed broken. Part of it just completely fell off. Sorry, Anne. But she can still get the mug. It doesn't say anything on the box where it would have a lid, so hopefully she doesn't do any digging when she gets home. And it does come with a little spoon, which I thought was nice. The spoon was intact. The mug itself is intact, just not the crown. I'm not liking that omen. Do you believe in omens? Because if so, that's a pretty bad one. And please don't leave us yet. Tiffany's gonna have PTSD. Quite frankly, as much as I like Jane, I do prefer Anne as well right now. Because I really like Anne. Nearly done. I promise I'll ramble a little less. I have these, which is my next to last item. And they are kind of all over the place because of how they got chucked into the bag. Oh, this one's full-blown escaping. Get back in there. You know who's escaping me, Tiffany? Tanya's.
Makes sense.
They are these little cards with butterflies, and they read, "Beautiful, make a wish, put on your necklace. You are a kind, compassionate, and loving person. Wear your necklace as a reminder that you make the world a more beautiful place." Tiffany was the one that added "you are" on top of the beautiful. So I have black, I have white, which is going to go to Pearl, I believe. Then I have a yellow one, a dark blue, a red, which I believe is Mary's, a light blue, which honestly I think the two blues are going to the Topolinos, and then I have a green, which was originally Anne's until we picked up friendship necklaces, so the green and the yellow are going to go to the ladies in court. They usually have two ladies. So that's great English brain. Those are the necklaces. And last but not least, I have one last item, because if you've noticed something, usually the people have two dedicated items, like if you're Anne or Tanya, but Tanya, I've only shown off one, and that was her necklace. Well, she does have another item, which Tiffany was not there when I bought it. She probably would have told me not to buy it, but I did it anyway. I know her mind is racing probably 90 miles an hour.
How is this supposed to work?
Are you using the wrong screw? Yeah, you're using the wrong one. This one goes, yeah. So, my last item for Tanya is this, which there's a story attached to this as well. I could not find it to save my life in Walmart. I
You know what?
App. What?
It's better than the fact that I thought that it was for you, so I don't mind.
When did you see it, though?
Well, it was on your list.
Ah, that is true. No, it's not for me. I had to find it.
You said
in
you needed
I needed a pocket knife. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
for Tanya. It was in the hunting section. And it was actually on, like, they have a little register back there, because clearly if you're going to buy a weapon, they need to make sure that you can. I got carded for this to make sure that I was older than 18 years old. Clearly I'm older than 18. But the fact that I got carded made me laugh, because I've never really been carded in my life. So that was fun. I hope she likes it. I'm probably not taking it out of its package, though I do have wrapping paper for the mug. I don't necessarily think I'm going to wrap the knife. Maybe later, I don't know. But that is it. That is my haul. And as soon as Tiffany has finished fixing up the crossbows, I'm going to assemble everything. Bye.